Hello everybody, I am Mike from the Rewatch Project podcast, and I'm back with another edition of Front Row, these music performance reaction videos, and I'm back in the wonderful world of early Genesis. I'm continuing listening to songs from the Selling England by the Pound album, and today I'm reacting to a song called Firth of Fifth. A few people have recommended this to me. This looks to be another long one, 9.5 minutes, so yeah, they don't do things by halves, do they? Don't do things by halves, do they? Or fifths, early Genesis. So, yeah, I've been really enjoying, really surprised by what I've been listening to so far. Those who've watched my other videos will know that I, quite liked Genesis in the 80s, but I was very much the, Land of Confusion, Invisible Touch, Phil Collins, No Jacket Required era Genesis fan. So this has been a bit of a revelation for me, going back and listening to this much more sort of progressive rock sounding stuff. So before getting into that, just a quick reminder that I do pause these songs, I do talk over them. That is how I choose to react. It is what it is. However, I would strongly urge you to listen to Firth of Fifth in its entirety from an official source, prior to me spoiling it by talking all over it if you have not heard it before. And I would also encourage you to check out the other content on this channel, including the Rewatch Project podcast, where in that case we go back and rewatch some of our favourite film and television franchises, in addition to the other film, TV, music and general pop culture related goodness that cohabits this here channel. Finally, donations via PayPal, very much appreciated if and only if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship, because we don't want you doing that. So yes, Firth of Fifth. It's nearly 10 minutes long. I better get started. Here we go. Genesis time, baby. Is this Tony Banks? He's the keyboard piano player, I believe. Wow, this is virtuosic. Oh! Oh!
Eyes can see the course laid down long before, and so with gods and men, the sheep remain inside their pen, though many times they've seen the way to leave.
Just. I mean, first of all, that piano intro is incredible. And the power you feel when that really kicks in. And it's got this kind of rawness. And again, Phil Collins, just the way he kind of bears down on those drums, he just gives it this kind of prowling energy that's really something. I was expecting much more. I don't know, I wasn't expecting them to just rock as much as this.
Remain inside their pen, though many times they've seen the way to leave. He rides majestic past homes of men.
Great Peter Gabriel vocals, so distinctive.
All gaze with joy.
Oh, those fills, man, I love. He puts the fill in fills, doesn't he? Listen to this.
The town from view, like a cancer growth, is removed by skill. Let it be revealed. A waterfall is madrigal, an
I mentioned on an earlier video this not only cinematic but this incredible transportative quality that a lot of this early Genesis stuff seems to have, and there's moments in this song, you know, where it really does feel like you're passing through some kind of, you know, gateway, you know, into a different place, to a different realm. You know, it's a kind of landscape of imagination and escape. And I could just imagine that being tremendously appealing, you know, particularly to young people in the 70s. You know, dreary city life in England, you know. Amazing headphones music. Flute solo. Who's playing the flute? Is he one of the group? Do they play everything? Do they have guest musicians? Oh, that melody. I am going to go back, and I'm pausing this a lot. I've said before that there's this incredible Englishness to Genesis. I mean, I know it's in the title of the album. And it does have this kind of pastoral quality to it. You know, I was born in England. I grew up there. I moved here to New Zealand. I was in my 40s. So I have this kind of nostalgic, kind of glamorized view of England. Now I've been away there for a while. And I feel like this really resonates to me from that. It feels like it's hearkening back to a more pastoral time, a pre-industrialization, a modernisation, a pre-Americanisation, you know, of England, and I really feel that in this music. I don't know. I'm not really listening to the lyrics, to be honest, because, you know, this is the first time I'm hearing this song, so the vocals are very much just an instrument to my ears at the moment. So I'm probably losing a bit of. I don't know if that's what this album's about, but I feel that. You know, I feel this kind of yearning and this celebration and this escape into this sort of pastoral world. Amazing, like a movie score. Just goosebumps from that melody. I had no idea. Oh, some synthesizer going there. Get that percussion. Oh. Choices this band are making. Amazing. We've got a bit of guitar. Time signatures. Oh. Never associated Genesis with guitar, but this is amazing. It's just taking you out of yourself into just the ether, into the universe. Oh, it's sustained. Oh, so emotional. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. This is like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Solo. I can hear, it's probably considered blasphemy to pause, so I will go back. You can almost hear, like, I mean, even like Guns N' Roses, you can hear Slash, like his guitar solos from Estranged and November Rain have that same kind of like discordant emotionality to them. It's like Zappa quality almost. Oh, what a journey. What a trip. Beautiful bass line as well.
Now as the river dissolves in sea, so Neptune has claimed another soul.
Oh,
And so with gods and men, the sheep remain inside their pen until the shepherd leads his flock away. The sands of time were eroded by the river of consecration.
Oh, I'm back to that piano. Full circle. We're back home again. You know that YouTube cliche reaction videos? The I was not expecting this. This is a legitimate I was not expecting this. That was sensational. That was... I feel like that's a real before hearing this song and after hearing this song moment. You know, there's so much. There's several elements in this song which alone would be the highlight of an album, but they cohabit one song, you know. And again, this idea of these fantasy kind of biomes or worlds or realms that you are invited to cross over into and escape into is so present in this song. I mean, you've got that beautiful intro. You've got just great rock and roll, you know, you've got the snappy drums and that great bass line and the crunchy guitars and the vocal. And, you know, after several detours, when that all comes back at the end, it's a terribly powerful, triumphant sounding moment. But then, of course, you've got these beautiful moments of almost psychedelia where you feel yourself kind of, you know, having a transcendent sensation. And then, you know, you've got the flute solo that gives way into this incredible, beautiful, emotional. That's the thing. I thought these early Genesis records were going to be interesting, kind of, but they were going to be intellectual exercises, you know, this sort of private school boys, you know, doodling around and, you know, maybe referencing classical composers I've never heard of, you know. But it's so emotional, you know, in the way that iconic guitar solos like Comfortably Numb or Purple Rain, you know, are in the middle of all of this complexity and, like I say, this feeling, this incredible eccentric Englishness. You know, it's eccentric in the same way as Tom Bombadil and Doctor Who and, you know, Spike Milligan and, you know, that very uniquely English, bucolic, pastoral perspective of the world. And it just evokes all of those things. Sounds incredible, but also is really moving as well. And to do all of that and to take you on this cinematic journey that makes you feel like you've really experienced something and traveled somewhere and felt something, whilst also on an intellectual level being impressed by what the band are doing, is quite a thing. Tell me what to cover next. This Genesis journey is... yeah, it's quite a trip. So, quick reminder, donations via PayPal are very much appreciated, but only if you can afford to do so. If you can't, don't. Just likes and subscribes will do. So, yeah, I'll be back real soon. Check out the other content on this channel, including the other film, TV, music, and general pop culture related goodness. Back real soon. Bye-bye.